Hey everybody, welcome to SpeedGaming. Tonight we've got Yu-Ting Clan versus Seal W. I'm Fear Agent, and joining me is Relkin. Relkin, how you doing, bud?
Doing all right, yeah. This is the Link to the Past Randomizer Invitational League. We got, like you said, Yu-Ting Clan and Seal W. Seal W last season made it to the conference semifinals against Team Kappa, and Yu-Ting Clan made it to the first round of the playoffs against Clown Parade.
Yeah. And so we're doing co-op info share, all dungeons. So you're going to see our runners, they're in voice chat together. They're going to be checking as much stuff as quickly as they can in separate places, trying to gather as much information as they can. That's why you see one of them in each team heading to Uncle, and you see the other one heading over to the Kakariko area. Lots of information is going to come fast, so pay attention.
Yeah, not even we are going to be able to keep up with all that's happening with 4 screens to watch. So far, nothing but a bunch of money and any checks that we see on any screens here. 300 bucks coming off the uncle. That'll be nice for knowledge, but Duck would like to have that money sent to him, like via snail mail or something, I'm sure.
Right. Yeah. I need some bombs, yo. Give me some of that money. But no money so far, really, for the Kakariko routers. Emo's taking that 300 and going right to the dam. It's a little surprising. You usually see someone try to pick up bombs like Nabs is doing right now. That way you can go through Escape, or you can go to Saha, or even do Mini Moldworm Cave. So we're going to see what she's going to do here. Duck going to try to make his way through Kakariko without any bombs. Hopefully one of these chests in here will give him those bombs so he doesn't have to double back, which is always a pain.
Yeah, Nabs doing here what I usually like to do is buy bombs before you do much of anything else. And you can either opt to go over to Sahashula's closet like he's doing now, or you could head south with those bombs and use the Mini Moldworm Cave with bombs.
All right, so Dam's not yielding anything. Duck didn't give us our first look at blind set. There is bombs there, so he is bailed out a bit. Not much in the back of Saha's closet. Does get that 300 though.
Duck will have enough money by the time he does the well that he can check the bottle vendor item as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he'll be able to get through here. Maybe find a bottle and be able to check most things out of Kakariko. So that's going to be good.
All right, and so one of the big things about these kinds of modes, all dungeons, is that you'd like to prioritize dungeons over most other overworld checks. The only problem is that sometimes you don't have everything you need. So you see over here on Nab's side, he's going into Eastern without a bow. So if he can't beat it, that may spell trouble, but it depends on what's here.
Yeah, it's a little surprising to see the dip into Eastern right away, with as much as that there is available. But Emo might be making the same call, so we'll see. Not much in Kakariko yet, though.
Yeah, just a little bit of health and a lot of money and a few bombs. Just some auxiliary supplies, if you will.
Yeah, the set for cash. A single arrow costs a rupee from the bottle vendor. What a jerk.
I mean, the arrows will point you in the right direction, right? That's how they work, right?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. All right, so there's a glove. There is at least a little bit of progression in Kakariko there. And Emo is following Nabs into Eastern as well, so neither team going to gain or lose any time with this play since they're both doing it. Man, that was a dry Kakariko, so I'm expecting to see something south at least, like in Mini Moldworm Cave.
Yeah, we did see the dam already, so it's the most dense location left that we have is Mini Moldworm Cave, as you said. apathyduck gonna go ahead and spend 50 more rupees to get his bombs filled up to capacity there. And I agree with that. It's just I don't know. Sometimes I like to take the chance and see if I can have enough bombs. But if he's gonna be doing something like
Yeah.
Mini Moldorm, he wants to have those bombs.
I mean, basically anywhere else he goes right now, he's gonna need bombs. There's some taunting him on the library there. But like if he goes to escape, he's gonna need some bombs. If he's going to Mini Moldorm Cave, he's gonna need some bombs. So, oh, and look at that, 10 free bombs. Just the taunt. All right, so Eastern not really paying out either.
Yeah, and Duck
shout
gonna take
out,
that glove to the back of Escape now.
Yeah, that makes sense. I do want to shout out our trackers for today, Duo and Mid Work Hard, making sure we're keeping track because there's going to be a lot of information flying here as we see all the runners in different places. But all right, back of Escape. What do you have? Oh wow, got some Titans mitts already.
Yeah, the Titans mitts, those by themselves do not do much for us, but you know, that is the other glove that we do need. That doesn't exactly point Duck in any direction, but
right,
still to the south.
It's really interesting that both of the teams have routed this almost identically.
Yeah, I want to say Steel W did opt to check the Lumberjack tree, while Utang did not.
So there's a book, an out of logic book, but a book nonetheless.
Yeah, and Duck is booking it to a Mini Moldorm Cave, so we'll get to see what's in there here shortly. I hope you like what I did there.
I loved it. Great pun.
This is a scary cave if you have low health, but Duck has 6 hearts total. I mean, max. And he made it look easy. So yeah, good job there on Duck.
All right, there's some stuff.
Did I just see EmoSaru fail to get that chest there?
Oh, did she? I missed it. Oh man, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't think anything was there. If it was, it may have been the big key. I wasn't able to check.
No, that was the book. The book was there.
Oh man, that's already some point of contention there.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so Nab's is gonna go through Kakariko, get his glove, probably get his mitts as well. He picked up a couple different heart containers along the way, and that's not a bad idea. What stinks for the Utang clan right now is Duck's doing the water checks, and he's only got what 50 or 80 something, less than 100 rupees at this point. So
it looks like it says 97. It's a bit hard to make out, but yeah.
Did he skip? I'm guessing he's skipping Ice Rod Cave right now because he doesn't have Zora money, so he's going to do this check and then go do Ice Rod Cave, or I might have missed it. And 2 medallions already and a couple of bottles. It kind of stinks that those bottles came when they did because, they already been to Kakariko.
We'll at least get to see what was on Zor Ledge, if that is of any value to us, and it is nothing. All right,
nothing.
So yeah, EmoSaru will have to play cleanup for Duck if it ever comes to it.
So what do we got left? We've got, if I believe he didn't check Ice Rod Cave, we've got the front of Escape, we've got Sick Kid, Agina's Cave,
Desert, whatever we can check in Desert Ledge.
Yeah, well, Desert's not they can go do Desert, but that's not in logic with that. Without that lamp.
I think what you listed: Sick Kid, Zora, Ice Rod Cave. If we haven't seen that yet, and Agina's Cave. So we're gonna see Agina.
Front of Escape. Yeah, front of Escape. I feel is the most dense location.
That's true. Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Duck is gonna make his way and check that Sick Kid, see if that bottle is required.
So we did not get a small key. I don't think in either the Sanctuary chest or the back of Escape. So the only chest in logic that would be the front chest. But there is the flute off with stick hit, so there we got some more access out of the mountain.
Man, that's rough. You got to go grab one of those bottles. I can't remember exactly where they were, but it was good for Duck. That flute's going to make traversing this world a lot faster.
Yeah, one of the bottles is a mini Moldorm, so EmoSaru is going to be heading in there to get the bottle and the flippers as well.
Yeah, I think there was even a medallion in here as well.
Yeah, I think it was the Ether medallion.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Pretty sure all the other players have it, so yeah, it has to be Ether.
So this is actually going to work out really well for Duck getting that flute here, because then coming back to Ice Rod Cave is no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, so he probably had a bit of a foresight there, just holding out on that flute just to make the walking time a lot less.
Yeah. It's nice. Let's see if it's got anything for us. I think we're going to see our first look at it, the front of Escape with Pikapals here. Just $20 in that Ice Rod Cave.
We will get to see what's off Zora on that Nab side, so we get even more new checks on both Pikapals and Nab side.
You thinking checkerboard Moon Pearl here?
Well, until I see a mirror, I won't think that, but you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sure a mirror's coming up really soon.
So this one check here from Pikapal's side, if it's not a small key, then that's the only chest we can do that's in logic. And that means the key would be in Dark Cross. Alright, on we go. That makes the other checks in here in logic. I don't think we've seen a map yet, so that could still be in Dark Cross, which would be nice for routing efficiency.
Yeah.
Who wants a map, right?
Exactly. Oh, there's that Moon Pearl. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I mean, the good thing is...
going to be the one that's going to go get that one.
Yeah, the good thing is there's money readily available. I think Saha had like 300 somewhere in the back there.
The uncle had 300 for sure. Duck is not going to get that, though, so he's... Oh, man, EmoSaru is heading straight for Zora, so he's going to regret that.
Yeah, he'll be able to just, like, death warp and go right to the front, though. It shouldn't be too bad. Man, it's the worst when Zora has progression.
It's the worst when Zora has progression and there's no readily available money.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't remember what was in the boomerang chest of the castle. Did you check? Did you see that?
I completely missed it.
All right, well, Pikapals can't exactly easily check Dark Cross now that he killed the guards here. Oh man.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so Duck will go get that. He'll feel a little bit bad about the Moon Pearl that EmoSaru is about to get, but you know, things happen.
All right, so there's the Moon Pearl. Duck's probably swearing right now. All right, so now we are going to get a look from at the boomerang chest from Duck. Oh man, that guard.
That's actually a big problem. That's a huge problem.
Oh, because he can't kill the guard there, so he can't go get his bow. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. There was no easy way to solve that issue there.
Yeah.
Okay, that also means Dark Cross does still have something. So, Duck actually could go get that after he gets this money off the uncle.
All right, so we're gonna first look from Dark World from CW, and there's a mirror in the Sea House.
Yeah, early mirror, that'll make a lot of things a lot nicer in Dark World. Heck yeah.
"15 minutes in almost, and still no sword or hammer though. So going into Thieves Town doesn't feel probably very good.
Nab's not remembering immediately to mirror and check Sick Kid here, but maybe he'll remember after he does some of Thieves Town.
Oh, that's right. They don't have that flute.
They do not. Nabs also does not have a weapon to go all the way to kill blind, so he may just check the front four and leave. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, I can't imagine going back hoping to find a sword or a hammer there.
That won't cut it. Sorry, game, but that's just not going to do it.
Yeah.
Like I get the gesture. That's nice. You know, stunning enemies is, you know, the next best thing. But we're killers. We're not stunners.
That's right.
We're not Stone Cold
We're
Steve
not Stone
Austin.
Cold. Yeah. All right. So there's the big key in the third chest. You gonna get a sword? Nope. $20, and he's gonna mirror out. That makes sense. All right, Duck's got his money now. He's going to go get his Moon Pearl and probably follow Emo. It's real unfortunate that they're leaving that bow there. Hopefully for their sake, there's a bow along the way and they just never have to go back. It is possible that's the only like logical bow out there though, so we'll see.
Noticing that Pikapals is lacking quite a bit of money here, so if anything's on Dig Game, he may not be able to get it easily.
You got the arrow game right there.
That's also true. Yes, he does have more than 20 rupees,
and it is just $20, so no harm, no foul.
So the next chance for CLW to figure out where that flute is would be on Nab's return trip to go pick up a smith and such. So.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that they're not just mirroring right there to check Sick Kid.
He's completely... Oh my goodness.
So it skipped out on the smith chain too. I'm not sure... I feel like, I mean, I hate the smith chain, but with the mirror and you're looking for the hammer, I feel like it's such a quick check. You got to do it.
Yeah, EmoSaru grabbing the purple chest, so...
Yeah. So she turned in the smith. I missed what it was, of course, because, of course, there's $300. So lots of money in this seed, thankfully. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do the vanilla way of getting to the big chest in Rando before, but Pikapals did.
I mean, without a sword, unless you're just really good at like frame movements and pause buffering, then it's a bit annoying to try and do the bomb jump without sword. Or if you don't have boots. With boots and quick swap, you can actually like use a few weapons that can put you right next to the edge with a dash. Well, no boots, obviously.
All right, so Duck took a death. There's the hammer. So that's going to open up a bunch of stuff now that we can kill blind. You know, they can make their way up to Hera and kill Moldorm now. So there's things that they could do. Oh, and Duck took a death in Skullwoods on purpose then. Emo giving us a look at the purple chest. Let's see if there's any value in the smith chain today. And there is a lamp.
Yeah, for right now, I'd say that's pretty valuable considering we don't have fire rod.
Yeah. It's our only actual legit fire source right now. So in a really bad location, but it is available. So she's relaying that information to Duck. She'll find her hammer here in Hype Cave. So we'll see. Duck might just follow suit, turn in that purple chest. You know, you could turn in the smith, not actually get the item, grab the purple chest, and make your way over.
interesting thing here. EmoSaru only had 1 bomb, so she's gonna go buy some bombs in here for 100 rupees.
Man, 10 bombs for 100 rupees. I think if you have a higher capacity, it's actually more than 10 bombs, but
Yeah, I think you're right. It actually may be it may actually be one of those like full bomb refills for 100 rupees.
Yeah. Luckily, she had she had enough cash even with Pain Zora, so.
Yeah, with that 300 off Stumpy, I believe that made it easy.
Yeah. All right, so there's the hammer. Let's see where Duck goes. He's gonna go do some mirror checks, maybe. When is Still W gonna get that flute though?
So Nab's gonna head into Thieves Town to go finish that off. Looks like, and Pikapal walking past Sick Kid.
Again, yeah, they've walked past Sick Kid a bunch of times with that mirror, so that's for them. That's really unfortunate.
Oh, and also they're walking past the Smiths too, so they're not gonna get that lamp either.
Which might be required for all that we know. Like, it's very possible that the fire rod is lamp locked. I've had many seeds where that comes up, and there's Quake required for Meyer, which is the one of the 3 that they don't have.
Yep, of course, because that's how it works. That's you never. Of course, I'm kidding, but like you only think of the times when, hey,
right.
you know that time. I have these 2, but you want this one? Excuse me? Nothing in the Meyer shit except for a tunic upgrade there. So
yeah, you're not gonna turn that down. You're not gonna go out of your way for it, but you're not gonna turn that down. Free heart container. What was in? What did Duck just grabbed? Whatever was in Graveyard Ledge there, but I didn't see what it was.
Chat saying that Quake is already accessible. Did we see it somewhere else? Okay, 50 rupees inside Graveyard Ledge.
Okay, yeah. Oh, Quake is on Highly Island, so it is accessible right now. So no looking for that.
All right, so forget what I was complaining about earlier. You could just wipe that from your memory.
Emo gonna give us our first look up at the mountain, while Nabs is making his way through Thieves Town here.
Oh, be careful, Nabs! Oh man, you almost died. Ooh.
What's unfortunate for the Uten clan is Pod is actually fully available too, with both the lamp out there and the bow sitting in the in Zelda cell.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right there. Catfish not giving us anything useful. Where is Duck heading next?
I don't think Emo dipped into desert either while she was over there, so skipped out on that for now.
Yeah, you're correct. She did not.
Which might be completable with the lamp and the hammer. Nothing in the big chest of Thieves Town. Let's see where Duck heads. I imagine he's going to go get his hammer. See if he wants to get that lamp too.
Pikapals making the dangerous trek with the monkey up to Pod, almost taking a death because 1 heart and green mail means you're going to take a death to any enemy that runs into you on the way there.
Where are the swords?
I think they were patched out of the game recently. I don't know about you.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to see Hammer Blind, 6 hearts, green mail from Nabs. Let's see how well he is practiced this fight. Pod is bow locked, by the way, with the net in the first chest.
He made it past the first 2 phases, and now he's got to deal with the worst part. That's 1 hit. Oh, and then he has 1 hit left. This is not looking good.
Oh,
yep, there he goes.
Yeah, it's a tough fight. It's a tough fight.
Yeah, there are ways to make it go quickly if you practice it enough. but if you let it get out of hand,
Yeah.
it's hard to recover.
Let me ask you a question, Malcolm. What is Duck doing here?
That is a very good question.
I think he might be trying to turn the Smith into Gary. I think. I'm not sure. All right, so Nabs is turning in the Smith here. Imagine he'll do the lamp as well.
So we got a sword finally. It also looks like we got the cane as well. Those are both in Hera. I mean, honestly, those don't do much for us.
Yeah. Once we find like the hook shot or the boots, it opens up Meyer.
Right. Okay, so chat's saying that the cane was actually an old man, which that makes sense. He's an old man. But it doesn't make sense because I don't know why he'd be giving it up to us if he still needed it. Maybe he was just gonna stay in that cave for the rest of his existence because he was like, yeah, I'm just retiring to my cave.
So I'm not sure what happened with Duck. Like, I'm not sure why he took this route with the Smiths when he had the mirror.
He may just completely blank that he had the mirror in his possession. I mean, sometimes you'll see people, walk around when they have boots just because they forget they got boots.
Yeah, that's true.
Pikapals got boots and pod, it looks like.
Okay. Nice.
And it looks like they were in a dark room, so you couldn't see it immediately, but the dust flying everywhere could tip you off and say, hey, yeah, we got some fast movement.
So it looks like Duck is foregoing that lamp for now.
Yeah, EmoSaru was able to go through Hera without needing the fire source, so didn't exactly need it.
So we're just looking for a couple of rods and the hook shot at this point then, right? And then a sword?
Yep, both fire and ice rod, hook shot, sword. That will do it.
So that means GT is dead for sure. Since we know that Quake is on the island.
GT could still have the rest of our swords for sure, but
right.
I mean,
yeah. As far as like other actual progressive items, there's the red now. Emo not gonna be able to check any of Hookshot Cave, but hasn't seen Paradox yet. I don't believe. So. This is a low resources seed. You see Pika having to navigate through the dark without a hammer, or excuse me, without a sword, without a boomerang, without a hook shot, something to like help guide. Using the bow will work.
You can also actually use the boots too to kick some dust up if you're really unsure, but those don't help as much.
So there's that sword in the big chest of Hera, which Duck now has.
Nabs didn't end up going to turn purple chest in and getting the lamp off there, so now they have that knowledge.
Yeah, and Pika's still probably like, great, now you find the lamp.
Yeah, stay over there, why don't you? Finish off Dark Pod. There's another sword.
There's a sword, so yeah. So we are both rods and the hook shot from go mode.
Okay, now GT is dead.
Now, unfortunately for the Utang clan, unless they find another bow, the bow is sitting in Zelda Cell. We're looking at the top of Paradox. I think that was a fairy in a bottle.
Yeah, that was a fairy in a bottle.
And no bow. So at some point, they're going to need to make that play, unless they can, again, get fortunate and find a bow somewhere else. And Seal W really needs to go check Sick Kid, because not having that flute.
Something even more interesting is that Meyer's a pendant, so it could be for who knows how long before
Oh man, that could be real rough. Yeah.
Because you don't need dependence to open up GT. So if you're just, oh man, the flute's gonna be in GT, I can taste it. Yeah, about that.
And the problem is like, okay, so I guess they do still have to go back to Thieves Town since Nabs died blind and Pika hasn't gone there. So there's still opportunities to go check Sick Kid, but you know, the longer they go without it, the worse it really is. And Emo going to give us a look at Fire Rodless Turtle Rock.
According to chat, Pikapals got the fire rod just somewhere recently. I couldn't tell where. This is what I'm saying. 4 screens is hard to watch.
Top chest of Dark Maze. Okay, so
I mean, that's in logic. We have the lamp, so
yeah.
So now we're just missing the ice rod and the hook shot. And that is all that Turtle Rock that EmoSaru can traverse. She will have to come back later with fire. Oh, forgetting that she has a fairy.
Oh man, that's always the worst. She does have that mirror, so it doesn't have to death warp again, but
Duck hating his life right now in the Hellway without a sword or boots.
Oh, he does have a sword.
Without boots.
Yeah, he did pick it up. Yeah, they're missing out on those boots and pod, which, you know, they're not really incentivized to go to pod because they left that bow there. So, man, both of the teams sort of missing out on key items here.
Yeah. Okay. So I think right here you can like say that they know that is Yutang clan knows that they're skipping out on Zelda Cell and Eastern Big Key Chest, but we don't know if CLW realizes they've missed out on Sick Kid.
Yeah.
So it could be worse for CLW, especially since the flute is probably the one that gives us the most movement options.
All right, so we're going to get some new information from EmoSaru as she enters Ice Palace. Ice Palace not so bad with Cane of Samaria in hand. She's got Master Sword as well, Red Mail. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Where is that hook shot going to be, Rocket? Is it going to be in Swamp?
We don't. You know, I have no idea at this point. So that was nothing off of the Armus Knights. So we're done with Eastern Palace.
Nobody. Emo didn't go into desert, so we still have desert. It's gonna be interesting to find out if that's boots locked or if it even has any value at all. Get to see a little icebreaker action. Nicely done by Emo. There is a vanilla big key.
That was lightning fast. I agree.
Okay, so there was a shovel as well. I'm not sure if anybody checked that. Did you see if anybody checked shovel? If I guess it would have to be Pika, and since he's still in pod, then I'm guessing the answer is no. I just Sherlock Holmes that one myself.
Yo, nice. Good job, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pikapals looks like he finished out Eastern before pod. Maybe just on the off chance that he gets some more resources to deal with the back of pod.
I mean, he does have the fire rod, so that makes things, quite a bit easier.
Yeah, so he's only have 5 arrows, and he doesn't have a sword or a hook shot to set up spin speed on Helmosaur, so this could be interesting. He's also got he's got the fire rod, so at least he can see his way through Dark Turtles with the torchlight.
Yeah. So far, nothing out of Ice Palace. They're giving us a look at hammer pegs for 20 bucks. Yeah, I always like nervous to do, you know, especially a swordless turtles in the dark. But once you have that fire rod, it's easy peasy.
All right, I'm very interested to see how Pikapals does on this fight. It's got to do 2 hammer hits here to kill Helmosaur.
Yeah,
one.
with no no sword extension.
This is real nerve-wracking. No!
Oh man, that is so tough. You know, if you have a sword, you can kind of extend the hammer out a bit. Without that sword, though, that is tough.
EmoSaru on 3 hearts entering their cold stare fight can take at least 1 hit and be fine for sure. Yeah, that's the thing about co-op is that you'll be doing a lot more low percent stuff that you would not normally do in other rando modes.
Mm-hmm. One puff is down. Nicely done. All right, so Duck picking up that Quake Medallion makes me think he's thinking Mire Desert area. And he is going to go pick up some potions. Do not blame him whatsoever. Though doesn't have a lot of money to work with.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, no boots.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, we're gonna get a swordless, or excuse me, a bowless pod.
EmoSaru may be heading into swamp with that hook. Yeah, I believe that is the case here. No, I lied. EmoSaru had to get her Quake.
Yeah. All right, here we are with Pikapals this time. Got 8 arrows, needs all, I think 7 of them. Doesn't want to miss a shot here. Nicely done.
But Nabs taking a death on Helmosaur himself.
Oh no. Oh man.
Oh, apathyduck doesn't have money for pod.
Oh man. Oh no.
This match is just lots of a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man. All right, so we are going to take a look at Desert.
All right, so Duck is going to come into Eastern. He's going to go get that book that EmoSaru died trying to get earlier as well. He'll be able to get some money in the back too.
Yeah, we don't know if that book has any value yet. I don't think we've seen either tablet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure both Pikapals and Nabs haven't been checking the tablets since they don't have swords.
So Desert is not boots locked. The compass was sitting there on the chest. So we're either going to get small key or big key here. There's the big key, which means the small key will be in the big chest. So she will be able to to finish it off here.
JP, there is a room in the back of Eastern, or the back, kind of the back of Eastern, with 90 rupees? Yeah. And apathyduck on his way to get that book that EmoSaru missed, and Emo might feel a little bit bad here in a second.
Welkin, when is ScandalousW going to get that flute that's been free?
That's a question that I don't know if we're going to get the answer to.
There's another bottle in desert. And a piece of heart. So no progression in desert.
We got the green pendant, though, that we can go turn in after this.
There's a possibility. I mean, there's still, because we know that, okay, so the boots are in logic, so that puts Meyer in logic. The fire rod is also in logic, which puts most of Turtle Rock in logic as well. So there's still options.
Oh, Nab's taking another death. No. He also ran out of arrows and tried to hammer his way into Helmosaur's skull, but that did not work out for him either.
Yeah, this is a mirror to Eastern. Collect yourself. Finish this off, and then nope.
Or yeah, or not. I don't think I agree with that play, but okay.
All right, what's on this tablet here? Just couch cash. All right, Duck's got the money this time. Kiki's coming with.
Without a rod or silvers, this fight is very slow over on EmoSaru's side.
Yeah,
even just a regular bow for MG strats.
Yeah. So Duck has a potion, but is going to find out that it is bow locked. And there's the Canis Maria for Nabs here.
So we got the rest of Turtle Rock available to us. We got Meyer available to us. The green pendant turn-in, which we're about to see here.
Pika gonna be getting his first sword 43 minutes in here in a minute.
Yeah, Mountain had 2 swords for us. Hiding all the swinging sticks of destruction and death.
Either he didn't use the potion, or it's just going to mimic clip. But we're going to see a mimic clip here from Duck.
Messed it up a few times already, but see if he continues at it. Almost. Oh, he spun out there. Oh, he almost had it again. It's okay. It's okay, Duck. We can't all be XXC jetters.
This is tough. Not easy to do. All right, Emo's going to clean up escape here, which will be good for the team because they're going to be picking up that bow, and that's going to unlock, Pod Eastern and be able to finish those off. And there you go. Bye-bye, Mimic.
Okay, so at least Duck will get his boots here, which will be nice for him. Yeah, but like you said, EmoSaru gonna be getting that bow out of Zelda Cell here shortly.
Unfortunately for CLW, they're pretty far behind. I mean, just look at the dungeon count. I mean, Nabs has 0 dungeons cleared, died to Helmet twice, died to Blind, so has a lot of time to make up. And since they refused to check Sick Kid, not going to be able to make up that time that Yu-Tang Clan has had with the flute there, and Emo on their way to get the bow is going to expedite things even more for them. So Duck's going to find the boots here. Emo's going to find the bow, so they're going to share that information and probably swap places pretty quick.
And now it's Duck's turn to feel mad about missing out. And rage. Probably as expected, Emo heading straight over to the pod eastern area.
Yeah.
We'll be glad that she did because the boots are also over here.
Duck trying to open up the big chest. Doesn't have that big key yet, though, unfortunately. We'll get the fire rod, though. Which means, they're just looking for that hook shot and that ice rod. All right, so hook shot. Hook shot's gonna be in Maya, right?
Yeah, I mean the boots gotta lock it, right? That's what
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. And with basically a vanilla ice rod turtle rock. I mean a rando vanilla ice rod.
I didn't catch what was in that one chest in Hookshot Cave. You can use boots to get to.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that either. Though I don't see a hook shot or an ice rod. So our tracker let us know a single rupee. Powder. I don't think anybody's checked powder.
That's a good point. I think that's because the Steel W doesn't have the flute, so they can easily go check that.
Right, and also the shovel. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen anybody check that shovel spot either.
Yeah, I think all the overall checks were done before pod, I guess, for the Steel W team. So they are kind of leaving that kind of stuff behind. Duck going straight for it though.
Yeah, walking, unfortunately. Duck, you got the boots. There you go.
Yeah, all it took was you yelling at him.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Okay, so now Swamp is what Duck's going to be doing, I think.
He's going to turn in that powder, see if that's valuable. I mean, he got one fetch quest off the book and got something. Could find the ice rod here and just be in go mode. Unlikely, but possible. So the Yu-Tang clan firmly in the driver's seat here now with that hook shot, with the bow knowledge. you know, they're just looking for that that ice rod. Which we know is
EmoSaru.
not in Ken's.
EmoSaru.
Did she forget something?
Yeah, the boots were in that
Oh,
one
no.
chest. I mean, I'm sure she'll get back to it. I hope, but they were right there in that chest.
Yeah, I think, you know, the seed has been really rude. And it's, you know, when a seed is as rude as it is, you know, there's just times where it affects you. I'm not saying they're tilted, but you're not happy about the way things have been going. Or it was just miscommunication, like she thought the boots were somewhere else.
Yeah.
There she's got them.
All right, Pikapals on. I still think Pikapals is on a green mail, so one hit from a cold stare puff and he takes a death.
All right, one down.
Of course, meanwhile, we got on Nab's side, we're going to see more of Turtle Rock that we couldn't see earlier from EmoSaru's side. Playing it real cautious and nicely finished off there by Pikapals.
Nice to see Nabs remembering he doesn't have the hook shot for this here.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to forget when you're so used to having it.
Muscle memory
when you're here.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and he turns around.
I think he has time.
And of course, we also have all swamp coming here from apathyduck side.
Some big key, small key. I think Chomps had like $20 or something.
That sounds right, but yeah, it had an item for sure. So the next thing we'll see from Turtle Rock will be from the lava chest. So Yutang knows they are one item from go mode here. Do you think Duck will skip left side to start if he doesn't get the ice rod here?
I think so. I know they're probably not happy with you know, leaving the bow there and
right,
having to, you know, unnecessarily double dip pod. So he is going straight to the back, which makes sense. Nab's having a bit of trouble with the chomps here.
Oh. Does make it to the next room, so he is he's still living for now.
Nice diver down there.
I don't remember what was in the very first chest of swamp, if it was a dungeon item or not.
But the rest have all been items, so. Oh, there's a compass. So with the map and the compass there, that means there is 2 items left that are gonna be left here in the dungeon. We'll see if he wants to go back for them. I imagine you just leave them looking for the ice rod, right?
I mean, at this point, you got Meyer left, so maybe you go there first. And then if that's not there, then you just hope it's in Turtle Rock.
I mean, it's probably Turtle Rock, right? Right. So often you see ice rod in Turtle Rock.
It's kind of like it's just it's always like the word, like the decision that you're always like, I'm dreading if this works out or not. No.
Yeah. Hookshot Cave is a possibility as well, which they'll be able to check when they go up there. I mean, if the Yutang clan wants to play it safe, we'll see him go back for those 2 items. Is Emo going to get that book now?
That's a good question. We haven't seen any tablet checks, I don't think, from either
saw
side here.
Yeah, we saw Ether. Ether was just couch cash, so we haven't seen Bombos yet, I believe.
Yeah, but I was just saying that we haven't seen any tablet checks from Duck's
From
side.
them. Yeah. He will be able to check after this. The Bombos tablet, that is. And she is going to get that book. She doesn't want to, take the chance that it is needed. Almost able to get the one cycle there.
Three items left in Swamp. Do you go back in?
I think with that big key, you probably have to, right? At least check the big chest.
Probably. I would be going in just because co-op, you're already here.
Oh,
mushroom.
Man. Well, what you could do with that is you could go all the way to Laser Bridge, mirror out, go turn it in. If it happens to be the ice rod, then come right back.
Nabs is gonna need to pick the magic up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he realizes. I think. Yeah.
Oh man. These deaths are adding up. I already behind. Skipping that. Finally getting the flute. 56 minutes in.
How do they feel about that now?
So about like 40 minutes later, picking up that flute cannot feel good.
Yeah, especially when the mirror was in Sea House, so it is right, like you can go check right there.
Yeah. All right, so Duck is going back in, checks the big chest, not there. I mean, we're going to find out soon with Nabs in Turtle Rock. We'll find out if the ice rod is here. If it's not here, there's only a few more locations that it could be. We've got Meyer. We've got Meyer.
Meyer, Hookshot Cave.
Hookshot Cave, Mushroom.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And we got whatever's left here on left side Swamp.
And Pyramid Fairy, I guess, would be available too with Pod and Skull Woods, both clearable.
No, Turtle Rock is about a red crystal.
Oh, is it? I'm looking at that wrong. Okay, so never mind. Not Swamp Palace. There it is.
Oh, there's Laser Bridge.
Of course, vanilla.
All
right, so that's it's still not go mode for Seal W. They need to go turn in that shovel to get their hook shot.
Yeah.
And the book was not needed. Nice refill there for Nabs, though it does now have to do hammer. Oh, tempered sword. Okay.
That's actually super nice for Nabs. I think he could probably use that the most out of all the runners here. So he'll have an easier time on Trenix. And then once he goes back to clean up all the other bosses, he'll have a nicer time. That wasn't a knock on Nab's skill, by the way.
Sure. No, he's had a little trouble with some of the bosses.
Yeah, Hammer Blind isn't easy. Swordless Helmosaur without boots is terrible.
I'm not sure if there's any other items. I'm guessing there's at least one more item here in Skullwoods. Since Duck is doing some checks. We know it's nothing of any consequence, but yeah, their Ute clan is so close to being in go mode that they're clearing out as much as they can before they can go up to Turtle Rock. And it does look like that bow was 100% required, unless they find a bow here in Mire.
So big key over there on the left side. I don't remember what were in the other two chests that that EmoSaru opened to start Mire. Not going for that lobby chest. No. Okay, no, she opened it first. Okay. She's going to the big chest and the other chest on the right here in just a second. And probably just hoping that she doesn't have to worry about the cutscene chest in Mire.
Yeah. All right, so that $20 means that she found both items then, because she's not opening the other chest. Well, Duck gets to do hammer blind here. I guess when he did Hera, he didn't go over to East Death Mountain to get that other sword yet, so still on fighter sword. There's that second item in Skullwoods, just 10 arrows. So for now, that means the Ute clan knows that the ice rod has to either be in Hookshot Cave or Turtle Rock. So they're gonna basically rush the other dungeons that they haven't completed yet. Duck still needs to go back to Zelda Cell to pick up that bow, though.
Yep. Even checking the pedestal here. I mean, yeah, I guess it could be here too, but it's just a single arrow.
Nice. Very lonely and will remain lonely.
EmoSaru using Master Sword spins, damage boost strats here on Vitreous. Got the red mail, so a rogue hit from an eyeball isn't the worst thing to happen. Wasting a couple arrows there.
Man, yeah. The eye took a while to get out of the slime there.
Yeah, the eye takes longer to get out, or to come out of the slime, depending on how many eyeballs are still left alive whenever he goes back into the slime. So like if he comes out from a slime to shoot lightning when there's say 7 eyeballs left, and it remains that way once he goes back in, it'll take a while for him to come back for the next time.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's only 2 or 1, then once he comes out, shoot lightning, go back in, and he'll probably pretty much immediately come back out again. Probably just a bit of an anticipation mix-up there. Or mix-up on EmoSaru's side, trying to make sure the fight goes faster, but she used some arrows in the way she did not want to. Either way, she is heading up... Where is she heading up to?
This, I do not know. Oh, check out Lumberjack. They skipped that early.
Right, yeah. We talked about this.
So Pika's actually, cleared out 6 dungeons. The problem is, to win this, you got to have a better average time, and Nabs has only 2 dungeons done right now. So that's 8 dungeons to the 10 that the Ute have gotten finished.
Yeah, and Apathy's on his way to go get the ice rod out of Turtle Rock, so that'll be coming up soon. Oh, that was the blue cane and Bonk Rocks. Have we not seen the Booch chicks?
I guess we haven't. Wow.
So those escaped our minds, I guess.
Just clearing out the last of those locations that they haven't done before heading into Turtle Rock. So they're going to have everything cleared and know that Turtle Rock has the ice rod.
We will get another look here and see what's in Hookshot Cave as well.
Pika did pick up that cane, or excuse me, the hook shot. So he is in go mode with knowledge of where the ice rod is. So Seal W is actually in go mode first. Again, unfortunately, they're behind with those deaths that they took, and then getting the flute so late. We'll see if they can make up any time.
Okay. One question: did Seal W see Quake on Hylia Island?
I will find out after Pikapals. That's right. If Pikapals, once Pikapals does swamp, if he heads over to get Quake, then we'll know that they did.
Right.
I mean, they too have pretty much cleared everything.
Yeah, Nabs has already been through Turtle Rock. I guess the only thing outstanding would be the Hookshot Cave checks.
Yeah, that's true.
Refighting blind is one of the more annoying things in this game if you died him first time.
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually a little surprised that Yutang sent Duck up here to do this. I guess to get his sword, because he's been on Fighter Sword for so long, and he still has a bunch of dungeons to do. But Emo's ahead of him as far as dungeon counts, and she gets to blast through Swamp Palace. She gets to, go straight to the back of Swamp, and Thieves Town is probably her longest dungeon left that they both have to do. Or that Duck's already done.
Yeah, Pikapals heading over to get his Quake, so yes, they know where everything else is, both Nabs and Pikapals, so...
Yeah, that made sense, because he didn't check the chest below the big chest, and if he was still looking for Quake, he would have checked that for sure.
Nabs getting his hook shot here, and then soon after he does Swamp, he'll go get his Quake, and that will be go mode for him.
So Pikapals might actually be the first one overall finished.
Yeah, Pikapals has the most dungeons done. Yeah, but Nabs does have a lot of catch-up work to do, so it's probably, it may come down to be, Pikapals first and the Nabs last, and so whatever the time difference, between...
Yeah, how much time can Pika give Nabs so that their average is below the Yutang clans? That's going to be tough.
Yeah, Pikapals being one of the top 8 in the spoiler tournament most recently, definitely got a pretty good edge in execution there. Apathyduck being a really good NMG runner himself, it also got a great execution edge there.
Yeah.
EmoSaru also having a good NMG time, sub 129, I want to say.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, EmoSaru coming up on her Argus fight. Let's see. She has Master Sword, so she can't do the very fast fight here. It looks like she's gonna go for spins. You can do the poke dash strats where you hit the Y button and the A button at the same time, and that will set it up to where you can just like continuously hit the hook shot button and in a certain rhythm. That'll kill the puffs one by one.
Even with on Master Sword?
Yeah, on Master Sword, it's a lot harder because you have to do it more than once for each puff. So, like, if your timing's off at all, and if your positioning's off, it makes it a little hard and you'll mess up easily. With Tempered or Gold, it's Tempered, you can do the hook speed thing where you hit A and Y at the same time.
Yeah.
You only have to do it once and just keep hitting hook shot over and over, and then just die in one hit each. Gold Sword, you don't even have to do the hook speed at all. You can just... because the Gold Sword pokes by themselves actually do Tempered Sword damage. So you don't have to do hook speed to set it up.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Go Mode podcast did some episodes on the sword damage and stuff like that, and so that's how, like, I knew why it worked. I knew like how to do it before I knew about that stuff, but now the sword knowledge like pieced it together for me as to why it works.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, apathyduck gonna come up on his ice rod. That will give the Wu-Tang Clan knowledge of where all the important items are to finish out the rest of the seed.
This is actually good too because he's gonna get his Tempered Sword before the ice rod, routing it this way. There's a small chance that if he does the top chest first and gets the ice rod, that he skips that Tempered Sword. Not 100% chance, but a possibility.
Yeah, but like, yeah, you made the point. You know, he gets the Tempered Sword before he gets his Go Mode item.
Yeah,
So
that's really nice. Yeah.
And if we've seen both items out of Meyer as well, then I'm pretty sure yes that one bow in Zelda Cell, apathyduck will have to go back and get.
Yeah, I think the other bow is in GT or somewhere stupid that I can't think of. You know, like Pyramid Fairy, which would be bow locked. It feels like the other bow is bow locked somehow.
Pikapals took a death somewhere in Meyer. I'm not sure exactly where, but that can't be good.
Yeah, I think that's the big story of the seed, right? Is the death in Meyer, a death to Helmasaur, Nabs having a death to Blind, and I think 2 deaths to Helmasaur. So, there's little room for error here in these races. They're going to be so tight, and you don't have those times to give. And I think it's just going to add up to too much. Like, I feel like they could have bait up time, even skipping that flute, but with all the deaths, it's going to be too much.
Yeah. So apathyduck now done with Turtle Rock. So Nabs grabbing that Quake before heading into Ice. He is the first of our runners to actually be in Go Mode at this point, having all the items necessary to beat the game. apathyduck going to interesting. Going to do Meyer, and he has a Tempered, so it's not going to be the slowest fight, but actually, I'm not even sure if they got both items out of Meyer. I don't know. I feel like he might be doing.
I think they did because she got that second item out of the big chest and then didn't check the next chest, and that didn't make any sense. So
okay, fair enough.
And our tracker duo confirming that they did get both items out of there. I mean, Duck is an excellent runner. He's going to have no problem killing Vidi with that Tempered Sword.
Oh, yeah, no, I 100% agree. It's just, it's a little faster with the bow to finish off it.
Sure. So now, Wu-Tang Clan, I guess all 4 of our runners are just clearing dungeons as fast as they can with the knowledge that they have. So sit back, relax. We've got some dungeon clearing to do. Gonna see lots of boss fights. We got blind for Emo. Oh man, Pika cutting it close there on video again.
Yeah, you're telling me that would have been one hit death there.
Yeah, cold stare coming up for Nabs, and we'll see another video fight over for Duck here. Don't think he grabbed the big key yet though, so gonna need to do that first, dude. That's one of those things where it's like, you know where the key is. Your partner already told you. You're go moding it, so you just gotta go get the key, and you forget to get the big key. Happened plenty of times doing co-ops.
Nabs has got the Bombus Medallion to make Cold Stare even easier. He can use the Fire Rod if he so chooses to pin the Cold Stare puffs against the wall easily. One thing you can do is him to the left, and that way you can Fire Rod them easily, but it's not terrible with Tempered.
Yeah, as we see there. Down goes Cold Stare. Pika gonna run through and take care of Mothula real quick. That'll be actually crystal number 6 for Pika.
Yeah, EmoSaru gonna beat Pikapals to beating Mothula here. And that'll be her 5th crystal. She has all the pendants already. And so does Pika.
I thought she had already done Swamp, but I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, I think. Oh yeah, you're right. She did do Swamp. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Okay, so Tracker probably just ate the input there.
Yeah, I remember because I made the comment about sword.
Yeah,
sword
that's
types.
right. That's right. Yeah.
Ooh, dancing with death there, apathyduck.
Yeah, that is close. And that eye just not wanting to come down. I like it. You got the potion, use it. Taking a death here would be really bad.
Yeah, you have a bit more liberty to just kind of wail out Vitreous here with the full health.
Yeah. See simultaneous moth deaths from the top 2 runners. That is crystal number 6 for both of them. So they are both going to be making their way up to Turtle Rock here. Almost simultaneously. So Duck still needs to go get that bow. It's going to run through desert. Man, this is actually closer than I thought.
Yeah, it kind of is, because Nabs is already on his way to Helmosaur in the back of Pod. And yeah, Desert's a quick dungeon, but basically Duck has to do the same traveling through Pod that Nabs is doing right now.
Yeah.
You see that spoiler rando execution from Pikapals. You see him gaining some time on EmoSaru there.
You know who has something to say about spoiler log execution is Dead Rocks.
Why do they just ruin it for you?
Yeah, like they just totally blocked his way up.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? I'll just stop talking about spoiler and just, let the things happen.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're correct. He does have a great execution, but sometimes those Dead Rocks don't care about your execution at all.
But I like to make myself believe that, like, I can stop talking about things and they just won't happen, right? I mean, I just won't talk about execution time gains, and then, I won't curse anyone. Yeah, Solsky give me a hard time because of that.
All right, so Emo actually already been on in the first 2 chests. She's already been through Chomp, so she's been able to make her way straight back. She'll be able to steal that key as well.
Nice quick Landmo fight from Duck. Those 6 fire rod shots, plus maybe a tempered spin somewhere in there.
Yeah, everything's easy now. Now that they've got tempered sword and boots and everything, get to the strats that you know, as opposed to having to deal with swordless and fighter sword for so long. So let's see. Duck's got to go get his bow. He's got to do pod, which he's already been in, so he's just got to go to the back. He's got to go do Eastern, which he's already been in as well, so he's just got to go to the back. And he's got Ice Palace, which with Icebreaker is really fast. Nabs has got Desert, which I think he just has to go grab that key, go to the back. And Meyer, which is pretty quick with the key layout, and he's finishing up Eastern. So this is really close. Like I said, closer than I originally anticipated.
Pikapals almost taking a death there to the chain chomps. Actually, no. Pikapals has blue mail, I think, so he could have taken 1 hit and been fine.
This is where you're going to either separate yourself or catch up in all this execution, because we still got all of GT and we still got the Aga Tower climb as well. So
okay, there's still a good amount of game left to play here,
for sure.
Nabs taking down the Armos Knights gets his first pendant of 3, which he still hasn't picked up any of the pendants yet, so he's on a quest for those real quick.
Yeah, Nabs actually could just go up to GT at this point and save those for after. See if that's what he wants to do. See, that could put him and Pika in GT at the same time. I'm not sure how he's planning on routing this. No, he is going to go do Meyer and Desert first, so. All right, picking back up with Emo here, making it to Laser Bridge. Gonna pick up her Ice Rod, pick up her sword.
And all this time, Pikapals does not have the lamp. I understand why you don't want to go all the way to your purple chest to go get it.
Yeah.
So Pikapals will be doing Dark Aga, and may also be doing Fire Rod Torches on Ganon if the silvers don't show up.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we are going to start the GT Big Key guessing game. If Emo's stream, even though it looks like she's going to be the first one in, even though she will be the first one in, we'll probably go off of Pikapals just because his stream is working right now.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Tempered sword, though, no problem. And it looks like she's about 30 to 40 seconds ahead of Pika.
Oh yeah, the timer difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice stair clip there on Duck's side. I appreciate that. Gotta use your sword and a bit of an ice momentum trick there to clip your way into the staircase there. But yeah, get your guesses in chat now that Pikapals is destroyed Trinex and has got his 7th crystal. There are 22 locations in GT where the big key could possibly be. Guess a number between 1 and 22. See if you are correct. Win some free internet points. I mean, what's better than that, right, Fear?
Nothing's better than free internet points. All right, so Emo will again be the first one in, but we're going to go by Pikapals just because we don't want to miss anything. Let's see what kind of routes they decide to take. So, Duck finishing off Ice Palace. He's got Pod.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't? He died?
I think he ran out of magic.
Oh, no.
That sure puts a damper on Yu-Tang Clan there. That's going to put them behind.
Oh, man. Unbelievable. So he still has Eastern and Pod to run through. And then back to Ice. And Nabs just has Meyer. So this is Sealed W's chance. There is Silvers right there. Chance to take this game. And I thought it was over.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man, how wrong was I? All right, so it looks like, I'm guessing Emo, since she went left first, is going to be doing some DM strats. Pika got the key in the Silvers in the Hope Room, so he's going right, and then he will be mirroring after that and heading over to the DM room. Not there.
Yeah, not on the torch either, so we're going to continue on to the left here.
Falcon, this race is bananas.
Yeah, these bosses have been proving to be a challenge for the runners today.
All right, not in Compass Room.
So, where'd the Silvers show up again?
They were in Hope Room.
Okay. Pikapals already swapped away to regular arrows.
Yeah.
Sometimes it made me think that he didn't actually get them. Oh, got all 6 of those turtles with one hammer there.
Nicely done. So it's 4, 5, 6. It says 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This would be, I think, 13.
Yeah, that was 13, which is another small key.
Emo is Dark Magicianing.
But heading back to the left, so not full.
Yeah. And there it is. Ooh, nice free heart. So let's see, that was 16.
16, yep.
Congratulations to Yardo Master. Enjoy your let's see, 11 internet points. Congratulations. Spend them wisely. All right, and that is go mode. And Pika forgot to switch back to his Silvers.
He sure did. Uh-oh. Okay, he remembered now.
There we go. All right. All right, and Nab's done with Meyer, so up to GT he goes, and Seal W has got the lead here.
Yeah, that is 100% for certain. Pikapals maybe tied or slightly ahead of. It's close to EmoSaru, and Nab's definitely ahead of apathyduck here.
Yeah, well, Pika's ahead of Emo. after the Dark Magician strats, and Nabs is ahead of Duck because Duck still has to go back to Ice Palace. So,
well, looking at the timers, EmoSaru actually might be a bit ahead of.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I still think with the DM strats that she probably lost a little bit more time.
Yeah, that's for certain. But
it's close.
I think
it's close.
It is close. But yeah, Nabs is ahead of apathyduck for sure. So this is going to be. Oh, but Nabs doesn't have any arrows. That's interesting. I think there are probably some arrows along the way he can pick up. Probably. But I don't know for sure. But he needs some arrows for the mimics.
I mean, if Yuting's going to pull it off, it's Apathy's execution has to carry him through over Nabs. It's hard. It's difficult, but it's possible.
Not with rooms like that, though.
Yeah.
apathyduck only having 3 arrows to his name. He for all we know, he could just go pick up an arrow upgrade inside that cave.
Yeah, that's possible. This is stressful, man. This is stressful, especially because we can't see Emo.
Yeah. We can't see live action here. We can only assume that EmoSaru is making her way up the tower cleanly and calmly.
Oldorm doing his best to try to get Pika off the edge, but does not do it. So let's see. He's crossing the bridge at 131.38. Let's see where Emo crosses the bridge, if we can get an idea of where she's at there. Based on the room that she's in now, she is ahead of him. Down goes Aga 2. 130.58. She's spinning away. Yeah, so 131.04. She's waiting for. Yeah, 131.11. She's going through the door. So she's 25 seconds ahead, 20 seconds ahead.
Yeah, something like that. Pikapals about to appear up on top of the pyramid to go into the Aga 1 climb to finish that up, because it is all dungeons. You gotta go do this too. Alright, apathyduck, second try at Cold Stare here.
Not even playing it safe, pulling out the fire rod again. I mean, he's done this a million times. Not quite sure what happened last time. Took a.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Yeah, this is just a horrific turn of events for the Yuting clan. Yeah, apathyduck is very much not feeling it right now. He's fluting in a dark world.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm in shock. I'm
This
in
is,
shock.
yeah, we did not expect this to go down the way it has. Lots of interesting happenings this race, gotta say.
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm at a loss for words here. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, the second he missed that poke dash on Cold Stare, I didn't think he was gonna have that good of a time.
All right, so Pikapal is about to make his way through the last room into AGA 1. Well, oh man, you know, I called this race a while ago, thinking that Butane Clan had it in the bag based off of the deaths that Nabs took and Pikapals took, but you know, I guess that's why you can't call it early.
Yeah, this will be this will be something that people look back on and say, you know, this race looked one way for a while, but then it slowly just turned the other way.
There's Moldworm 2 for Nabs.
All right, I think this time apathyduck will have to use Bombo since he doesn't have enough magic.
Yeah. All right, down goes AGA 1 for Pikapals. And all we have left after this heck of a seed is Ganon.
We got Tempered Sword, we got Silvers. This is a not terrible fight. Gold Sword's even easier, but Tempered's just fine.
Yeah. Pikapals will have no problem. All right, there is Cold Stare for apathyduck.
Yeah, honestly, though, unless Nabs makes some big mistakes here down the stretch, which since Pikapals is almost done with Ganon, this is looking like CLW's game to win here.
Yeah. Just one more arrow. There it is. Get your GGs in chat for Pikapals and CLW as he gets ready to cross the bridge. And we got some finish times for you. So Emo actually finished first at 1:37:35. Pikapals finished at 1:38:35, so a 1 full minute behind her there.
Yeah, and apathyduck still has to climb, get the big key out of GT, and then climb. And Nabs is already halfway through AGA Tower. Nabs entering the final floor of Agate Tower. Duck opening GT. Oh, taking a fall there. A little bit of a time loss.
Yeah, this would take a minor miracle, basically, for the U10 clan at this point, because he still has to go get that big key. This is just one of those races that, you know, you wouldn't believe it unless you watched it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good way to sum it up.
Got GFE asking what happened. That's a big question. That's a big question. This seed was pretty bananas, and we had deaths, and we had missed opportunities, missed checks, and back and forth. It went back and forth. All right, Anga won the worst fight in the game, not because of difficulty, but just how boring it is.
All right, Apathy about to get his big key, and Nabs almost done with the Ag 1 fight. Apathy only has 2 silver arrows to his name here, so he gotta make them count here in this first mimic room.
Yeah, I mean, you just kill the 2 and then get the ones under the pot. He'll be all right.
All right, Nabs on to Ganon here.
The lamp was in the purple chest.
All right, Nabs on to phase 3 again in here. Already 2 hits in, just needs 2 more hits, and then 4 silvers into Ganon's body, and that will seal the game for Team Seal W. Have I said seal enough in that sentence?
No, I think we need at least one more. All right, arrow number 1. You get misses the swipe. Arrow number 2. Gonna have to relight those torches one more time. And there it is. GG's for Nabs and Pikapals, as Seal W is gonna make can only call a surprising win here, and start the season off 1-0.
Yeah,
GG's. Let's see if they want to chat
Pikapals
about this.
Nabs.
And I can confirm that apathyduck has forfeited. Let's see. Nabs finished with the time of 1:43:52. Let's see if they want to chat. I'm not sure I would want to chat after this, so I will see if they want to.
Yeah, I certainly do not blame Yutang if they do not want to come chat after that one, but we'll see. We've already got EmoSaru in the chat, and Duck joined shortly after. GG's guys. Sorry about what happened down the stretch there. Just go through what happened.
So, I remember when we announced our team name last season, and I forget who it was, but someone said after I named myself ODB, someone said it's a bit of a risky choice. Sometimes he's brilliant, sometimes he gets picked up in gun charge.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the random equivalent of that. So.
I mean, the real story of what happened is that Duck's cat has been missing for a day, and
Because someone let him out.
someone was told to. So, at any rate, the important thing is that there was a extra stress factor.
Yeah.
But this is one of those things where it's like the cold death due to distraction notwithstanding, the like
2.
Well, yeah. Oh, were there 2 cold deaths? Okay.
Well, no, the first time I used magic instead of bombos and ran out of magic.
Right. Yeah. So at any rate,
Then I came back and died.
Ignoring that stuff, what were the odds that the one item that led to all the other items
With me, 100%.
was in the one chest that he didn't manage to check and escape? So
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. They ended up skipping out on the flute for a really long time. They didn't check Sick Kid for a really long time. So you guys, despite missing that bow, had a pretty big advantage. But real life can affect how you play sometimes, and that unfortunately just feels like that's kind of what happened today. We are joined with Pikapals GG's.
GG's.
GG's. Yeah, I heard talking about the flute a little. Yeah, sure, sometimes we both walk past Sick Kid multiple times forgetting about him.
Yeah, we were wondering about that. The mirror showing up in Sea House and the thought to maybe check Sick Kid while you were in the area. It just didn't cross your mind at the time, I guess.
Yeah, it was definitely just forgetting Sick Kid was a check until I looked over at my notes and asked Nabs, like, did you check Sick Kid ever?
You figured that out that answer, I'm sure, as soon as you found that flute on Sick Kid.
Yeah, luckily he told me.
You're joined by Nabs as well. GG's.
GG's. Yeah, that was rough.
I mean,
Sorry
yeah,
about
were you guys surprised? I mean, because you both took some pretty gnarly deaths early on, especially having to deal with Helmasaur with the equipment that you had.
Yeah, I was definitely like pretty tilted after the second Helma death. I
Yeah,
think
we definitely felt pretty bad about the race after we took a combined 3 deaths to Helmasaur. Just sometimes arrow count is hard.
Yep. Well, I had that, it's like the 2 early things that Duck and I missed. So Duck ran out of bombs and got stuck and couldn't get the bow out of Zelda's cell. And I miscounted my hearts and took a death getting the book out of Eastern, which I didn't get. So we ended up, one of those 2 things mattered. So technically it wasn't my fault. But often it is.
I'll bring up Meyer right now.
Nice.
You want to bring up Meyer?
Yeah,
Nice.
no, we're fine. But so at any rate, either one of those things could have sunk us. But it was like, again, like, what were the odds of either of those 2 chests being the
Right.
thing? And
With me, 100%.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
I
it's
know
just
that
one of those
feeling
things.
way too well.
Yeah, we were just waiting to find out, like, where is that second bow? Is this really gonna hurt the Yu-Tang clan?
Yeah.
And it did.
Yeah.
They with the other bow being in GT.
Yep, nothing you could do about it. So.
Yeah.
Nabs and I were
And-
definitely talking about, like, we want to skip this Zelda Cell bow for Nabs so we can just find an easier bow somewhere. And then
Definitely
just
put it off
boots,
for a while.
fire rod.
The worst thing was
you have
not.
to.
Sorry, I was saying, like, the worst thing is, like, not only is it bow, but there was a bunch of stuff behind bow, and like bow can only lock, like, depending on what the layout is, might only lock 2 items,
Right.
or even 2 dungeon items. Even can lock nothing.
Yeah, but
So
it locked
not only was
fire
it we
rod.
missed the bow. Yeah, fire rod, boot. I mean, boots just makes you go
Boots.
fast. Like missing that,
and hook shot. Yeah.
Hook shot
Yeah.
effectively.
and like the sword layout was super. Like, and then like everything fell for us the wrong way because not only to miss the bow, but also like I was the one who got the flipper, so I checked Zora, but I wasn't the one with the money. Like it was just like
Yep.
everything fell the wrong way for us.
On the plus side, I got the GT Spike Room Bow Dash. And anytime that one gets the GT Spike Room Bow Dash on the restream, you have to feel like there was a moral victory on some level. So
I got
I
the
mean,
double poke dash.
I'm sorry to, yeah, I'm gonna ruin that for you a little bit. Unfortunately, SpeedGaming had some issues with your stream, so we didn't really see your GT.
So upset.
So not to like rain on the parade, but like, man, things just did not go the U's way this way. Or
Well,
today,
let me
and-
tell you, the bow dash was incredible. It was
Did we at least-
intensely optimal and very satisfying.
We got double poke dash, right? That came through.
Double poke dash.
On Trinex on Duck side, I'm assuming.
Oh.
you looked for it.
Doesn't even know what it is. Jesus.
Oh no, I know what it is. Don't worry. That your stream did not have any issues as far as I could tell. So yeah, that came through.
yeah,
Also, shout out to spin speed on Moth. Like,
Oh yeah, that spin speed I guess could help on that fight if you don't have tempered.
yeah, I mean, even Master Sword, I wouldn't bother doing it. Just Fighter Sword. Like Master Sword, just spin.
Yeah,
this race was one for the ages, honestly, because it really felt like, despite skipping that bow, that the Yu-Ting clan had a pretty solid lead because of those deaths, and then things just kept getting worse. So
Yeah.
Yeah, like I blew like 6 minutes and I forfeited right after land mow. So like that's another, like I still like 8 minutes to go. So like even with that, I think we still don't win though.
well, okay, so Pika and Emo were heading into Turtle Rock around the same time. I think Emo had about a 30-second lead, and Nabs and Duck, you guys had about equivalent to the same amount of dungeons to do. But then when you ran out of magic, I guess in ice we missed it because there was so much going on. That that just compounded everything, and then you had to go back again.
I'm just ballparking. I had about 8 minutes left of that seed, and Ice Palace is 3 minutes with Icebreaker, so 6 minutes lost. Maybe a little bit more because of the extra running around I had to do, but yeah, it would have been close. But I guess it's just who was going to throw the seed harder, and I win.
Yeah. Well, just game one. There's still a long way to go. I'm sure you're not feeling great after. I mean, just period, because the seed was such trash. But you've got a long season to go. And how both the teams feeling about things? Division's tough.
I mean, I don't know. The co-op tournament, like League One, we've been in Group of Death every single time. So I don't know who I pissed off, but
Tiefland.
Probably. When in doubt.
I'm gonna.
yeah, that
Quickswap
sounds
is
about right.
horrible. I'm not even gonna turn it on anymore. It is literally the worst. Just gonna say that.
I was gonna be a butt about it, but he already did it, so
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's fine.
it's bad.
Still W, how you guys feeling? Starting 1-0.
I mean, it feels bad to win this way, but a win's a win. We'll take it. Seeds can only get better, right?
I mean, you
Sure.
definitely earned it. Don't take anything away from that. Like, you had to at least finish and finish strong, and you guys did that. So
Yeah, seriously, GG's. Like, nobody should feel bad about taking a win, in my opinion. I mean, unless, I don't know. I guess there are some circumstances where you could feel bad about it, but this ain't one, in my opinion.
Yeah, no. I really agree with that. Like, maybe we didn't play great, but we did manage to win, so that's nice. Next race we'll just play better, right?
do you guys have the next race scheduled yet?
I think it's
Tomorrow, same time.
Yep.
Okay, and all four same runners, or
I
mixing it up?
think so. It's gonna
Um,
tentatively. Yo, sorry. Go ahead.
As Swarb and I are switching. I'm not sure about y'all too.
Yeah. So the plan was me and Duck. Duck hasn't been feeling great, so there's a small chance that we might swap it out tomorrow morning. If you guys are cool with that, but we'll just have to see how it goes. So.
I mean, that's fine with me.
Well, I'll be looking forward to watch it because this was one to watch for sure. Any last thoughts before we close it out here?
GG's again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
Well, there you go.
thanks for the restream and comms. I'm sure it was pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting to commentate and watch this one. Very interesting turn of events.
For sure. But yeah, GG's again, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
night.
GG.
All right, good luck to y'all. That's going to wrap it up for us here on Speed Gaming 4. I believe there's another 2 races going on right now on Speed Gaming and another Speed Gaming channel. Big shout outs to our trackers today, Duo and Made Walk Herd. Thank you so much for tracking for us. Rockin', pleasure. Glad we got to do this.
Yeah, this was a good time, Fear. Nice to commentate with you.
Yeah. So make sure you're following all the Speed Gaming channels, all the league channels as well, where we're doing the open coverage. Lots of races going on, so you don't want to miss it. And make sure you check out the other races that are going on right now. So see y'all later.
Have a good night.